there folks, it's Kikoskia here and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory 2 VGA. When last we left off, we freed Aziza's apprentice from a cage. They've been transformed into a strange beast and were going to die from the desert heat. But luckily, we were able to make it a spell potion and remove the magic that was afflicting them. They weren't very grateful, but they did give us some words of warning about Aziza, their teacher. They reside in Shapeir, and we're going to Shapeir eventually. I wonder if Aziza is responsible for all the awfulness that's going on there. I'm sure that's not it. There's not much else for us to do today, apart from consider the fact that we got a very ominous note. This note that says we will obey orders, and that they will be left at the guild. If you don't follow them, you'll be sorry. Well, we'll see about that. We'll probably end up following them. Sounds important. And ominous. Welcome, hero. Thanks, my friend. Let us rest until evening, have something to eat, and then definitely not deal with the final elemental. If you've been keeping track of the elements that we've come across, those being air, fire, and earth, there's one more left. You awaken much refreshed as the sun sets behind the mountains. Let's get our meal. Surprised there isn't a lamp here to keep this room illuminated if we want to rest here. Welcome, hero. Thanks. A bite to eat, please. I'm sure it will be delicious. What's for dinner today? Tonight's meal is honeyed lamb with almonds and curried chicken. It is hoped you will enjoy yourself. I'm sure I will. Thank you. You are, of course, most welcome, my hero. Let us eat. Verily, we shall consume the food. You have a wonderful meal. There are numerous salads, 2 main courses, fruit, hot mint tea, dessert, and all the bread you could want. You feel stuffed and content. Fortunately, your strenuous regimen as a hero prevents you from looking as round as Abdullah. With that done, it's time to save the game, because I haven't saved the game, and it's time for nothing terrible to happen at all. I'll probably be saving the game in the morning, because nothing terrible is going to happen at all. A lot of terrible things are going to happen. Rise and shine, Derek. You awaken much refreshed as the sun begins to rise. Let's save. And let's see what's happening in Shapeir. Apart from us being an awesome hero, Abdullah's here. Welcome, hero. Thank you. Let's sit down and get something to eat. Alas, again our great city is in peril. The most feared of all elementals has been unleashed upon us. The water elemental. That sounds terrible. The creature of water prevents any from approaching the fountain. I fear we will soon have no water. That sounds very bad. Let's ask you about the water elemental. I only know that elementals are dangerous. Perhaps others could tell you more. Oh, I know someone that can tell us more. I know someone. You are, of course, most welcome, my hero. Let us eat our food, and then talk to Abdullah about the elemental. Maybe they can give us some wisdom. Your breakfast is delicious. All right, Abdullah, let's talk about the water elemental. The water elemental in the Fountain of Town is the greatest of misfortunes. We shall all die of thirst. That you will. Did I tell you about the... Actually, did I tell you about the fire elemental? You are indeed quite the hero, my friend. That we are. And I know exactly what heroes would do when faced with this kind of peril. Leave it for the guards. Okay, so hear me out, folks. The guards couldn't deal with the fire elemental because it was made of fire, and they couldn't deal with the air elemental because it was made of air. And the earth elemental was extremely difficult, but a water elemental? I mean, it's a desert. Clearly the desert heat is going to deal with that, right? Let's just Sleep till morning, everything will be fine. The water elemental will dry up, or the Sultan's guards will take care of it, and then we'll head to Brazier and deal with Adavis. I mean, it's not like Adavis is responsible for the elementals. You wake up much refreshed as the sun begins to rise. Well, say hello everyone to day 15. Let's sleep again. What's the worst that could happen? The whole note business, it's all gonna blow over as well. It's not like this place is drowning in peril. Right? Oh. Yep, turns out the guards couldn't deal with that one either. Zero out of 4, guards. 0 out of 4. Looks like it's up to us once again. Environmental crisis. The city is destroyed. Great job, hero. Thanks. Wait, that wasn't a compliment, was it? No, it wasn't. Let's actually do what we should do, which is go to Aziza, because water is her element. She'll know what to do. Right, map. Aziza. Let's go see what's happening. Knock. Welcome, Derek. And go in. Come in, sit down, and be welcome. Thank you. You said be welcome. Interesting. Let us greet you. Welcome. It is good to have a visitor who understands the proper way to enter conversation. Right. Let us sit, let us have delicious tea, and let us deal with this elemental. Why didn't you deal with the water elemental? Water is your element, after all. Shall we share tea? Of course we shall share tea. It's more polite to ask your leave by saying farewell before you leave the table. Oh. Whoops. I actually messed that up. I didn't know that dialogue was a thing. Okay. Learn something new by accidentally pressing the wrong thing. Let's do that again. This time, more politely. Knock knock. Welcome again, Derek. Again? I haven't seen you today. Deja vu. Come in, sit down, and be welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much for your kind greeting. Now let us sit, and this time, let us say yes instead of just leaving. And now we'll talk about the elemental. Shall we share tea? Yes, we shall. The tea is cool and refreshing. You find yourself relaxing as you drink and listen to the sound of flowing water. Now that we have shared tea, what is it for which you have come? I have come about the water elemental. Perhaps it would be well to show you as well as tell you about such things. Indeed! The essence of water is attraction. The elemental will draw all water into itself. It can draw water from the very body of a human that approaches it. That sounds like a death scene. In the fountain, the water elemental will draw upon the boundless magical stream which is the lifeblood of a city. People will be dying of thirst as it grows in power, enough to engulf the entire city in a flood. That's not good. As long as the water elemental is in the fountain, the elemental cannot be harmed or contained. And with that statement, we know how to defeat it. Yep. It is only vulnerable to air. Once away from the fountain, it will be drawn to the nearest source of water. You might then contain it. That is some brilliant advice. Thank you ever so much. You are most welcome. And now, I bid you adieu. It has been a pleasure conversing with you. Perhaps you shall share tea again sometime. Count on it. Right, we now know what we need to do, so let's go and do it. And by that I mean we're going to perish. Because that's what we need to do. Hello you! Watery tart. I wouldn't say that game. I'd say that it's a splashy disaster waiting to happen. It doesn't say much. That's fair enough. Let's go and say hello, shall we? Actually, no. Let's use our sword. This'll work, right? You can't use that item here? Well, we'll see about that. Let's just get closer. Oh dear. You feel drained. For your information, go with the flow is just an expression. Wave bye-bye, everyone. Oh, the puns. Okay, so don't get close. Aziza was right. What we actually need to do is a lot more straightforward. We have everything we need to win already. What we do is we place down a water skin because we have a source of water. Put it down. There we go. Stay away from the elemental. And use a source of air that we don't have on us. Hang on. just gotta go get my bellows because I forgot about them. Just stay there. Alright? Just stay there, elemental. I've got this, so quickly rush back to the inn. Welcome, hero. Did you forget something? No! I totally forgot something. Right. Let us retrieve the bellows and use them on the elemental. Hopefully the water skin's still there. Well, we're about to find out. You retrieve the wind in the bellows from your chest. Excellent. With that, let's go. At a leisurely pace, though. Don't want to exert ourselves. Don't want to knock the wind out of our sails. Welcome, hero. I heard that pun from here. It was potent. Don't want to get there and be winded. I could keep going. I won't, but I could keep going. Okay, is it still there? It is actually still there. Okay, so all we need to do now is use the bellows on you. You can't use the item here. There we go. Wait for it. Whoosh! Yeah! Victory is ours! You pick up the water skin that now contains the essence of the water elemental. I get the feeling we don't need to have a different one anymore. This is a leather water skin containing the essence of the water elemental. It is 150 quarks. We are heavily over-encumbered, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. We're about to become a lot lighter in money, because we're going to be buying a lot of pills in a moment. First things first, though, we've got to tell people of our success. Like go here. We are again in your debt. No problem, it's just what I do. Your name will be told in the tales of the Kata as long as there are Kata to tell them. We Kata tried to think of some way to say how much we were grateful. Please accept this gift of a sapphire pin. May it do you good. Aha! You take the sapphire pin and place it through your lapel. We didn't have to buy it after all. The Kata gave you this sapphire pin in thanks for your service to their kind. The weight of the pin is 10 quarks. It is truly a beautiful, beautiful thing. 500 dinars that would have been. I could have got 500 dinars, but I decided instead to just wait. I had a feeling that was there for that reason. Let us tell you about our victory. It was very quick. Welcome, Derek. Welcome, indeed. Come in, sit down, and be welcome. You were quick. What can I say? We're getting good at dealing with elementals now. Welcome. It's good to have a visitor who understands the proper way to enter conversation. Let's talk. By the way, have you defeated the You Lose elemental? You'll never guess what its power is. Or its weakness. It has no weakness. Shall we share tea? Oh, go on. The tea is cool and refreshing. You find yourself relaxing as you drink and listen to the sound of flowing water. Now that we have shared tea, what is it for which you have come? I have come to tell you about the water elemental. You relate the tale of how you blew the water elemental away. The magical essence of the water elemental is extremely potent. Keep it safe, for it may be of great value to you later. Hint, if that's not foreshadowing, I don't know what is. You are most welcome. There's nothing else I can really do here, though. It has been a pleasure. I'm sorry we didn't converse at greater length. It's no problem. Just wanted to tell you that I dealt with that problem. Now let's go and tell all of our friends about it, starting with Ahura. Ooh, Rakisha's not here. Okay. Does Ahura have another note for me? This be stuck to a door with knife. I think maybe you should find better place to pass notes. Hey, it's not me doing this! You read the crumbled paper with the nearly illegible scrawl and small torn spot. Tomorrow night is your last night. You'll get your final orders then. Be seeing you. Well, that's ominous. It's more ominous than the last one. Much more ominous. But I'm sure it's fine. You're pretty sure Ahura doesn't keep flying carpets in here, and even if she did, you wouldn't know the words to command them. Oh, but I'm glad I inadvertently found that little bit of dialogue. Maybe today you and I get in some practice at fighting. It will be good to feel the spear in my hand again. Not today, I don't think. I do want to tell you about the water elemental, however. You relate the tale of how you blew the water elemental away. You be a real hero. Water be more important than anything else in this land. You're not wrong. I be seeing you later. That you will, my friend. That you will. Let's not bother to tell Issa about this, because Issa really doesn't care. But I know who might care. Dinazad. Oh, Dinazad is actually not here. Maybe they only appear when it becomes early morning. The shutter covers the window. It looks like the business is not in business at the moment. And there is the door to Frank's quarters. I suppose we've just got to go to someone else. Like the apothecary. I wonder what they're going to think about the water elemental's defeat. Ah, I did not notice you come in. Welcome back. If you see something that interests you, let me know. I'd like a conversation, please. Let's go talk about the water elemental. You fluidly describe the water elemental to Harik. I see what you did there, game. Such a thing would not be nearly as grand as a fire elemental. Why did I get the feeling that you'd say that? Oh, leaving, are you? Farewell, then. I might buy some stuff from you. How many of these do I have? 21 and 6. We could buy a few more. There are 105 quarks, but this is 1,000. Okay, let's buy some of these. I think we should go to 5. And I'd like to buy 10. That is not an offer I'm prepared to accept. Okay, what about 6? What about 7? Thank you for your patronage. There is a special money-back guarantee with every pill I sell. If you die because of a pill, I will gladly refund your money. Unfortunately, you will have to be here in person to get the refund. A shame, but what can you do? Okay, so that, in theory, should have reduced the amount that we're carrying. Yeah, it's reduced the amount we're carrying a bit. So, let's get some more. Let's get a lot more. Let's buy another 10. And another 10. And we'll buy some more poison cure pills. So I believe we can go down to 7. That we can. So with that, we now have 51 golden dinars. Not a lot of money. But we also have 111 health pills. And 36 poison cure pills. Methinks that is probably enough. We can likely earn more money in the next game. Did I make a mistake buying so many health pills? Probably, but I did it anyway. Alright, let's go check up on our next friend, that friend being Keeper. Top of the morning to ya! Mahaba! What's new, pussycat? Hello, my friend. I'd like to tell you about the water elemental. You tell about how you blew the water elemental away. I don't mean to sound soppy, puppy, but you did swell! I get it. Ciao for now, pal. Come back again, friend. And with that, how do you do? Adieu. Good night. Don't let the bedbugs bite. I'll try not to. With that done, is there anyone else you really want to talk to? We've spoken to Aziza and you. You won't say anything. You're not here yet. I'm actually going to wait for this to open. So let's, wait an hour. You spent an hour waiting in the shadows. Are you still not here? Huh. I thought you'd be here. You don't feel like resting right now. Darn it. Okay. So, it's still dawn. I suppose I could just travel around the map and... I could go and talk to a couple of other people. This is true. I could, for instance, talk to Abdullah. Welcome, hero. Thanks. Guess what? I defeated the... Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I accidentally closed the window. Guess what? I defeated the water elemental. You tell about how you blew the water elemental away. Every living being in the city now has a life debt to you, hero friend. We are truly honored to have you as our guest. And I'm truly honored to be here. Farewell, hero. Let's go and tell Abdullah the good news. It is a good thing that you are around to save us, Derek. That it is. Because I'm pretty good at it by now. Let's talk about the water elemental. You're indeed quite the hero, friend. Enjoy the sights of Shapeir, oh hero. You know what I want? I would like some tea. Shima will be with you shortly with some of our wonderful tea. Thank you very much. Here is some of our wonderful tea. Thank you. Let's talk about the water elemental. You tell about how you blew the water elemental away. Many people forget how valuable the fountain really is until we risk losing it. That is true. You are, of course, most welcome, my hero. Thank you very much for the tea. Farewell, hero of Spielberg. We'll meet again. That's for sure. I've got to sleep here. The tea, as Abdullah has told you many times, is wonderful. Marvellous. Now we'll go talk to the guard outside the Saurus lot. Now, none of you are going to say anything right now. That said, I could talk to you and see if you have any dialogue about the water elemental. You might. Talk about the water elemental. We are most fortunate you have come to Shapeir, hero of the North. And I'm happy to be here. Right. Go down here. And speak with you. Good day, hero. Good day, my friend. Good news, water elemental. Turns out they're all washed up. I thank thee for your story, Effendi. I am happy to hear of your many deeds. And I'm happy to tell you about them. I am always glad to be of assistance. And I'm glad to be here. Right, is it now? Day is still dawning. I want to go back to... It only works on the streets, that's fair enough. I want to go back to Dinazad. And wait an hour. Can I wait an hour? You don't feel like resting right now. Well, that is unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Could I go back to my room and rest? Questions, questions. Welcome, hero. Thank you very much. And we shall just pop into here. Yeah, we can rest an hour here. Okay, that means we won't be able to see the shop open up. Most likely. After an hour's rest, you feel better. I'm glad. Is it now? It's now mid-morning. Excellent. Did you enjoy your nap, hero? That I did. And that nap was so I could talk to Dinazad. Because Dinazad will be open for business. Happy to see me? Or is that just the money in your pocket? I don't have much money in my pocket right now, but I do have a desire to talk to you about the water elemental. Not the wall, though. Right, let's talk about the water elemental. You tell about how you blew the water elemental away. Are you equally skilled at sweeping real women off their feet? We're good at sweeping brigands off their feet. Let us say farewell. Ah, men, always coming and going, always going and coming, and always too soon. And when we come back, folks, we will probably go straight to the next day. We could do a bit of fighting, get a bit of money. You know what, actually, doing a bit of fighting to get a bit of money would be a really good idea. Because we will need some more money when we go to Resupplying. You never know what services we might need to buy. Money will be good. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.